The Story So Far of Kingdom Hearts. Part 1: The Origins of Xehanort. 3 Keyblade Apprentices, Terra, Aqua and Ventus, train under Master Atlus to one day become Keyblade Masters. However, one day, the Keyblade Master, Master Xehanort, mysteriously disappears, and at the same time, a vicious species known as the Omniverse begins spreading throughout the worlds. Terra is sent to defeat the Omniverse and locate Master Xehanort. Ventus is goaded into following Terra by Master Xehanort's apprentice, Vanitas, and Aqua is instructed by Master Atlus to bring Ventus back home. Along the way, Terra slowly begins to lose control in the darkness inside his heart, but finds solace with Master Xehanort, who appears to understand him. Terra crosses paths with a young boy named Riku, and chooses him as his successor. Ventus befriends fellow Keyblade apprentice, Mickey Mouse, and crosses paths several times with Vanitas. He eventually learns that Vanitas is actually the embodiment of the darkness inside him, extracted by Master Xehanort as part of plan to forge the legendary blade capable of unlocking Kingdom Hearts itself. Ventus confronts Master Atlus about this, who attempts to destroy him to stop the blade's creation, but falls at the hands of Terra and Master Xehanort, the latter whom reveals his true intentions afterward. Terra, Aqua and Ventus eventually battle both Master Xehanort and Vanitas in the Keyblade Graveyard, where they each meet their fates. Terra is possessed by Master Xehanort and transformed into the new Xehanort, but the new Xehanort is defeated by the Lingering Will, Terra's armor animated by his lost mind. Ventus is possessed by Vanitas, but he, Mickey and Aqua fight Vanitas together, Ventus mentally and Aqua and Mickey physically, but though they manage to destroy Vanitas, the blade, and wipe the Omniverse from existence, Ventus's heart is damaged and eventually makes contact with the heart of a young boy named Sora. Merging with it, Aqua places Ventus's now comatose body to rest inside Castle Oblivion, and while looking for Terra, we find Xehanort in the Radiant Garden, where he was sent following the blade's destruction, and battles him in an attempt to rescue Terra. As Xehanort begins to sink into the realm of darkness, Aqua follows and sacrifices her armor and Keyblade to save Terra's body, while she remains in the darkness. Xehanort, now with amnesia, is found by the Sage King of Radiant Garden, Ansem the Wise, and taken in as his apprentice. Mickey passes his Mark of Mastery exam under his master Viensit and is awarded the title of Keyblade Master. Part 2: Sora's journey begins. 10 years later, the story focus shifts to Sora, Riku, and their friend Carrie, a former resident of Radiant Garden, and who incidentally became Aqua's successor 10 years before. The first game shows how Sora is separated from his friends when their world, Destiny Islands, is invaded by creatures known as the Heartless. During the invasion, Sora obtains the Keyblade, as Ventus's heart is still within him. Soon after finding himself in Traverse Town, Sora meets Donald Duck and Goofy, 2 emissaries from Disney Castle, searching for the key. Per instructions from Mickey, their king, the 3 band together and travel to different Disney-themed worlds, sealing the keyholes to the hearts of the worlds to prevent more heartless invasions. Along the way, they encounter a group of Disney villains, led by Maleficent, who is controlling the Heartless. Though they eventually defeat Maleficent, the 3 discover that Ansem, who has apparently succumbed to darkness, is the true mastermind. Ansem's plan is to open the door to Kingdom Hearts, a door which holds the hearts of all worlds, in the hopes of attaining eternal darkness. Sora, Donald, and Goofy defeat Ansem and seal the door with the help of Riku and King Mickey on the other side of the door. After sealing the door to Kingdom Hearts, Sora, Donald, and Goofy begin searching for Riku and King Mickey, finding themselves heading towards a mysterious fortress called Castle Oblivion. Upon entering the fortress, they begin to lose their memories. The three encounter a group of dark hooded villains, part of a mysterious organization. In the castle, Sora learns his memories have been manipulated by a girl named Nemine, who was being held captive by the organization. Sora, Donald, and Goofy fight their way through Castle Oblivion and eventually encounter and destroy the Lord of the Castle, Marluxia, thus freeing Nemine from his grip. To allow them to regain their memories, Nemine puts Sora, Donald, and Goofy to sleep for a year. In the process, they must lose the memories of their experience in Castle Oblivion. At the same time, Riku finds himself in the basement of the castle and begins traveling to the first floor with the aid of King Mickey. Riku fights both the organization's members and the darkness in his heart, particularly the remains of Ansem, learning to accept his dual nature between light and dark. Allying himself with the mysterious Diz, Riku aids him in keeping Sora and Nemine until the former is awakened. However, a snag in the plan over the year forces Riku to go after a young man named Roxas, the 13th member of the organization, to enable Sora's reawakening. Roxas, who had defected from the organization earlier on after doubting their true motives and desiring to meet Sora in person, encounters Riku and defeats him easily at first. Riku then succumbs to the darkness inside him and takes on the appearance of Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. With his newfound power, Riku subdues Roxas and takes him to Diz, but the ordeal leaves him stuck in Ansem's form. With their plan successful, Diz orders Riku to eliminate Nemine, but Riku refuses and instead lets Nemine go with Axel, another member of the organization, who chose to aid Sora in Castle Oblivion, and who was Roxas' best friend. Part 3 Xehanort revealed. 7 days after Riku's success, Sora, Donald, and Goofy awakened in Twilight Town, with no memory of their time at Castle Oblivion, and resumed their search for Riku and King Mickey. They learn of the nobodies, and are familiarized with their leaders, Organization XYII. Afterwards, Maleficent is resurrected and joins with Pete, another Disney villain, to find a new base of operations, before resuming her quest for power and revenge on Sora. Sora once again travels to many Disney-themed worlds and resolves the troubles caused by not just Maleficent and Pete, but also Organization XYII, whose members refer to him as Roxas. Meanwhile, Kairi is kidnapped by the organization. They meet King Mickey, who reveals that the Ansem Sora defeated was actually the Heartless of Xehanort, who sometime after being found by Ansem, betrayed his master and stole his name, and since then, Ansem the Wise has been missing. Furthermore, they learn that Xehanort's nobody, Xemnas, is the leader of Organization XYII. The three arrive at the headquarters of Organization XYII, the world that never was, with their own artificial kingdom heart looming overhead, crafted from all the Heartless Sora has defeated, with Sora defeating all the organization members including one called Xigbar, who cryptically compares Sora to Terra, Aqua and Ventus, whom he met as Brague, as he is finally reunited with Gary and Riku, who reveals Roxas as Sora's nobody, whom he captured by willingly assuming the form of Ansem, so Roxas could be defeated and would be integrated back into Sora. While this occurs, Mickey finds Diz, revealed to be a disguised Ansem, the Wise, with a device to digitize some of Kingdom Hearts' power. As the others arrive, the system overload causes the machine to explode with Ansem consumed in the blast, seemingly destroying him, with Riku restored to his original state. At the top of the castle, Sora and his friends battle Xemnas, who uses the remnants of Kingdom Hearts to fight them. Refusing to accept defeat, Xemnas separates Sora and Riku from the others to fight them in a final battle that ends with his demise. Though trapped on the other side, Sora and Riku are able to return to their world via the door to light, which was mysteriously triggered from Sora's heart. Part for the key that connects everything. With the threat of the Heartless and nobodies apparently over Mickey, Donald and Goofy return to Disney Castle. There they stumble across a mysterious message written in Jiminy Cricket's journal. Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. Mickey digitizes the journal and creates a Sora made from data to uncover the mystery. Following the journal's debugging, Mickey and Data Sora find the source of the sentence. It was a message from Nemine. She had integrated a data version of herself into the journal to inform Sora that he is the key that connects everything. Also, it is his duty to save those connected to his heart from their suffering, namely the real Nemine, Roxas, Zion, a replica of Roxas, created by Xemnas as a failsafe, in case Roxas or Sora proved useless to the organization and Axel, as well as Terra, Aqua and Ventus. Mickey sends Sora a bottled letter about this. Back in the realm of darkness, Aqua stumbles across Ansem, who survived the explosion of the Kingdom Hearts Incubator, which sent him there. Ansem, with few of his memories remaining, fills Aqua in about his experiences with Sora, which brings Aqua to tears of joy, believing Sora will come and rescue her and her friends. On Destiny Islands, Sora makes the decision to venture out to find and rescue his predecessors from their fates. However, Mickey also receives the news from Yensid that the destruction of Ansem and Xemnas has led to the return of Xehanort, and will eventually bring back Master Xehanort. Yensid orders Mickey to summon Sora and Riku to him to undertake a Mark of Mastery exam to properly combat Xehanort.